What's up, everyone? Kriddle here, and I want to give my thoughts on Star Wars Hunters. It's been out now for a couple of days. Came out on Tuesday. Today is now Saturday, and I've been playing it a good bit and having a lot of fun with it, and I wanted to kind of give my overall thoughts on it to see if it's the game for you. So, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. I really like that the matches are very fast. When you get into a match, the matchmaking has been very quick, like less than a minute every single time. You get into the match, matches last for like 5 minutes or so. And then you're back out and you're always in the action. That's one of the things I love about this game, is that once you get into it, you're there, you're in the action. Even when you have to respawn, it only has a couple second respawn, and then you're right back in the action. So that is good and on the bad side, because I feel like the maps might be a little bit too small in some cases. There's different sizes of maps, but there's a couple of them that are just really, really tiny. And I feel like there's not enough places where you can actually go and kind of, sneak around a little bit. But like I said, it does keep you right in the thick of things, which is kind of the whole point of this game. You're not supposed to be, doing some sort of, hiding off in the corner trying to snipe people. You need to be constantly fighting, although there are sniper type characters in here. And they're good on certain maps, but on other maps, they are just absolutely terrible. That kind of gets us into the different types of characters. So we have a bunch of different hunters in this game. You can see right here, there are a bunch of them. I don't have all of them unlocked yet, but I have played all of them at least once or twice, because in the event, you can actually play all of the characters in the current event, which we'll talk about in a second. But I feel like all the characters are fairly well balanced. Of course, there are some that are a little bit better than others. You do have characters that are melee damage dealers, melee tanks. You have range damage dealers, range tanks, and then you have a couple of support characters, which are mostly ranged people. These are the two that I play the most. And they're mostly range, but they're cool support. I really do like how they changed up the support, which is the healing. Sakura, for example, heals a bunch, but then also puts down this poison cloud, so it heals you, but it hurts your enemy. So it's a little bit different way of healing, whereas Ziana puts down a flag that just heals everybody in the area. It does heal for more, but it's one of those things. Do you want more damage? Do you want more, area control? What are you looking for? So each of the characters is balanced, in my opinion, fairly well. You just have to figure out what works for you and your team. I do recommend, when you play this game, to look what your team composition is, because that really does make a difference. Having like one tank, two DPSers or two damagers or whatever, and then one support class is really, really awesome. It helps you out quite a bit. Certain things you may want to have two tanks for, certain things you may want to have two support. It just all depends, but most cases, if you have a tank, two damagers, and a support, you're probably going to be okay, as long as everybody pulls their weight and does what they're supposed to be doing. So we talked about the maps already. There are 4 different types of game modes in here. So you have elimination, you have power control, dynamic control, and trophy chase. Elimination is very simple. First team to get to 25 kills wins. Boom, you're done, you're in and out. Power control and dynamic control are both kind of capture and hold, but they're a little bit different. Power control is 3 different locations that you have to capture and hold, and you're trying to hold those locations as much as possible. You get more points if you hold all 3 locations. You get double points if you're holding 2 locations. You get points, and then if you're holding 1 location, you need to try to go get the other locations. So that's how that one works. Dynamic control, however, is more like a king of the hill. And that hill is constantly moving during the match. I think it's like every minute or 2 minutes or something, a new hill pops up, and you want to run to it and be there and then defend it. So you want a lot of tanks and healers for that. Usually going in as damagers is not the best thing to do. I personally prefer just to go 2 tanks, 2 healers on dynamic control and power control, because it just makes it so much easier. On elimination, I like having more damage dealers on my team, just to be able to dish out the damage, but you still almost always want to have that support. And then the last type of mission or mode or whatever is a trophy chase. So you're actually going after TR0 F33, pronounced trophy. It's a droid in the game, and you're going after and trying to pick up that droid and carry it around. So it's basically carry and hold. You're having this droid, and you want to get to 100 points or 100%, and you want your team to hold on to it as long as possible. The other team is trying to take you or whomever has the trophy, take them out and steal it for themselves. So that goes over the game modes. I think they're fun. Hopefully we can add in some new game modes. I know this game is compared a lot to things like Overwatch, and they have I forget what it's called, but it's the one where you have to like lead the like a train or whatever, and you're trying to get it through an area and you're trying to escort it. So there's like an escort mode or whatever. Anyway, I think that would be a really good fit for this game. Just different types of modes that I've seen in other types of games like this. It could really work. So I really do like it. It's kind of like playing another game to compare it to would be Splatoon. It's a little bit like Splatoon in some ways. You know, especially being on the Nintendo Switch. It is only on the Nintendo Switch and on mobile right now. I do not believe it's coming out for PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, but I may be wrong. I have no idea. So that kind of goes over that. And then the last thing I want to talk about are, well, actually the events. I kind of mentioned that. Here's some of the event stuff. There are different things you can earn by doing the events. They only last for a certain amount of time. As you can see, I have 2 days, 15 hours left on this, and I still need to do one of the challenges, which is actually a pretty hard challenge to get. So I've been working on that. I just got to, get in there and actually get it done. But doing some of these quests and things, you're going to unlock your different types of cosmetics and things of that nature, whereas in other games you a lot of times would unlock the characters. You do unlock the characters just by playing. If you see up here where it's called Hunter's Path, right here, this is where you unlock the characters. And so I'm going to unlock Reeve next, and then we're going to go down this line. But the more you play the game, you'll start unlocking more of the characters. And then once you unlock them all, that's basically it. A lot of games like this, usually you pay with coins to buy characters. If you're thinking of something like a MOBA like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm or something along those lines, a lot of times you'll get the coins, and you can spend those coins, or you can use money, which will buy you crystals. You can do that in this game as well. However, there's almost nothing you can buy with the coins right now, which is kind of sad. So if you go over here to the shop, most of these things you buy with crystals. I believe it is about $1 per 100 crystals, something like that. You can kind of check it out wherever, but if you come down, you scroll through, there's very, very, very few things you can actually buy with the coins. But eventually you will find something. If we scroll down enough, there we go. There's something right there for 4,000 coins. So that's one of the like 2 or 3 items in the entire cosmetic list that you can actually spend the coins on. I have 10,000 coins, and I only have 270 of the crystals. So we need some more things to spend coins on. You do get coins by playing the game, doing quests, your daily quests, and those sort of things. So if you go here, you get all these daily quests, and you earn reputation, you earn coins, or fame, I think is what it's actually called. And then you can go back here, and instead of playing the characters, you can actually level their fame up directly from here. You can, I don't know if you see view upgrade. No, it's not in here. Somewhere in here. Oh, Hunter Fame. There we go. So you go to the Hunter Fame, and you can actually level them up. Level their fame up, and these are the different things that you get at each of the levels. So the more you play a character, the more things that you get, which is really neat. And then you don't actually have to play the characters, though, because you do earn that extra fame that you can then just go and spend on your characters if you choose to. You can do that somewhere in one of these menus. I don't remember exactly where it is at the moment, but you could basically go in and just fame up your character without actually playing it. So if it's a character you just absolutely hate playing, boom, you can jump right in and just level it up, so that it's just a faster way to do that, so you don't actually have to grind it out on a character that is not fun. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this game. Like I said, I do enjoy it. Does it need more? Probably. I think if you start putting in hours and hours and hours into this game, like 3, 4, 5 hours a day, you're probably going to burn out and lose interest in it fairly quickly. But I think that if you put in an hour or 2 here and there, you jump on, have some fun, cool matches, and you just log out, kind of do your dailies, that sort of thing, you'll probably like it for a long time. I think it's going to be a fun game. Just when I'm having one of those afternoons and I just want to relax, I can just jump into this game and play a few matches, have some fun with some friends, and that's pretty much it. So if you like this video and everything, please like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. I do stream over on Twitch almost every day, and we're always helping out children's hospitals, so please come and say hello, sub, follow, all those kind of things if you can. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your kids, tell your dog, tell your neighbor. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye!